Hello, everyone. My name is Caroline Dickie, and I live in beautiful Porters Lake, Nova Scotia, and I am originally from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I've been in the administrative profession now for around 20 years. My first real administration job was with HSBC Bank Canada in Vancouver. I worked in their commercial administration department, supporting their internet banking products. Um, and then moved back home to Nova Scotia, and after a little while, I found a place with East Coast Credit Union. I had originally gone to university to study social work, but I didn't end up getting into the program, and it took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to do after that. I moved out to Vancouver and happened to be renting an apartment from someone who worked for HSBC Bank, who was going on maternity leave, and they needed a replacement for their replacement. So I applied and I got the job. Um, that was my first real taste of administration work. And not only did I love it, but I was kind of good at it. So after that, I moved back to Nova Scotia. And after a couple of temp roles, I landed at East Coast Credit Union. The EA position there was fairly new at the time. I think it was maybe 3 or 4 years old. And I served in that role as a temp for a few months. And then the position became available permanently. I applied and I got the job. The role has changed quite a bit over the last 18 years, but it's still a role that I really enjoy and I get a lot of fulfillment out of. I think my favorite task as an admin professional is organizing an event or a meeting or a project from start to finish. I really enjoy starting from nothing and then building. Either you're building an agenda, an attendee list for a meeting or a conference, you're having to prepare speaking notes for an event and looking after all the logistics. Whatever it is, I really like starting at the start and then getting to the finish line, um, and then checking that task off my list. Hands down, my least favorite task is minute taking, and I'm probably not alone in saying that. I'm hoping with advancements in AI and with everything that Copilot can offer, that task will get easier for me. But as of right now, I'm still doing it pretty much the old-fashioned way, taking notes on my computer and then post-meeting, going in and editing all my notes and then reviewing them again and then sending them off for further review. So it kind of feels like I've attended the meeting 3 or 4 times by the end of it. So hands down, minute taking, least favorite activity. A bit about me personally, I'm a fairly introverted person, so I am very comfortable in my own company, but I do also really enjoy spending time with my husband, Colin, and we have a rescue dog, Jimmy. All three of us really enjoy hiking. We live really close to a lake, so in the summertime, we like to go kayaking and canoeing. Still trying to convince our dog that sitting in a canoe is a good thing. Um, and my husband and I really enjoy traveling. And I have been trying to relearn how to play the fiddle. To stay up to date in this profession, I do a few different things. I belong to the AAP, which has offered me some great networking and professional development opportunities. I participate in some internal training in my job, around AI and performance strategy. I also attend different webinars, such as the great ones offered by On the Right Track. I also subscribe to some different newsletters and emails, because I find you can pick up some useful nuggets from those. I'm also in a peer network in my own industry across the country, which has been a wonderful knowledge sharing resource. It's how I found out about some emails and newsletters to subscribe to. CCing my EA has been a really useful one. So I'm supposed to end on a funny fact about myself, and I'm not very funny, so I'll give you a quirky fact about myself, I guess. Um, I don't like coffee. I don't drink it. It's not my thing. But I love coffee crisp chocolate bars and I love coffee cake. So go figure.